Hey everybody, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time we did our first blade missions and we squashed some pretty big bugs. Today we're going to be exploring New LA and seeing what it has to do there. So without further ado... Okay, a bit further ado, I dropped my stylus. And that was the wrong button. Let's get back to NLA. First, we're gonna start in. And it's perfect timing. We don't have to listen to the daytime theme. So, for logging in, yes, Xenoblade. We get division rewards. You get these every day, and let's see what we got here. Let's see. Dang it. Most of these, really, I have not had much need for. I don't know, I'll just go for this, because I would very much like to have my teammates revive me after I die. So, today's rankings, as always, prospectors. I was talking last time about how, like, the prospectors... I forget if I said it was prospectors or curators, but it's always the one that's at the top. Thank you for joining, Fourth. We have not had much activity in this chat. So first things first, gonna check out all these consoles that Elma and Lynn showed us all the way back in Chapter 1, but we couldn't interact with. How the heck am I supposed to pull off this job by myself? It's madness! Madness! Hey, you wanna come and help? So, right here, we've got the basic missions. Most of these, are just... most of these... Oh, nice! Thanks! Most of these are just, fetch quests, kill quests, generic side quests that nobody likes. A couple of these, though, are good because they will unlock some regular missions, and those are where this game is at its strongest. Usually I wouldn't take these, but since I'm intending on killing all the Tyrants anyway, I'll just take any Tyrant-based ones. The Scout console, I don't think we can... I'm not sure if we can actually use it yet. It's a multiplayer feature that lets us take some other player's avatar onto the party. I'm not going to be using that. People... read that multiple times, I think. So this is the AM terminal. Here, we can meet our arms manufacturers. First, we got Sakuraba Industries, the central pillar of Sakuraba Group conglomerate, which enjoys a reputation for excellent products. Sakuraba firearms exhibit remarkable stability and accuracy, qualities which faithfully exemplify the design ethos of the creators. And we've got Granada Galactic Group. This new arms manufacturer is an avid investor in beam tech research, and its best sellers are weapons that emphasize quick cooldowns and protective wear that offers high beam resistance. That sounds pretty good. So, yeah, simply equipping a piece of gear will bring commercial success to the AM, which, once we get enough, allows it to level up. The rest of the things here are just crafting type stuff. It will allow us to improve our things. I never really explored this before, but I'm wanting to try it. Let's go with this. Just go upgrade all that I can. This is probably a bad idea that will bite me in the butt later, but yeah, I don't want to upgrade the assault rifle too much because weapons, I think, trade out more than gear. So let's just upgrade. Potential up is a really good thing to have. And then engineering augments and developing new gear. Those basically just allow us to craft augments, which are this game's equivalent of XE1's gems. And new gear is pretty obvious, so our last terminal is the shop. Or we can just buy some gear and skills. I'm probably gonna ignore this here because I'm not really a shopper in RPGs, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's actually explore the city. So I think the best way to approach this, let's start in the industrial district and then loop around. The Harrier's division has the highest number of casualties. That's all proof you need to know that they're fighting hard against threats to the city. So, this diner, if I'm correct, if I remember right, a few affinity missions start here, but we don't have anything to do here. Over here, we're going to approach the Outfitter's Test Hangar, which is mostly a quest location. Let's talk to Alexa over here.
She is so
Oh hey,
hot.
are you here to see the new experimental Skell? Me too, it's so exciting. I know it doesn't look like much, but it uses a bunch of new Sakuraba components that make it capable of linear movement. It looks like one really nice piece of tech. Can't wait to get one to tinker with. And we get recon just for talking to her, because she is a special character.
She is so hot.
Oh, she just has the one line of dialogue. Oh!
Oh, hey!
I hear a Skell was destroyed by a primordial creature in the elephant's trunk area of Noctilum. No one was killed, thankfully, but what a tragic waste of a critical resource. So, before we saw this message, it was briefly flashed yellow. We should always be on the lookout for the yellow ones because those will reveal the locations of things on the map, more or less, and sometimes they can unlock side quests. Inside the hangar, it's just a really cool area. One of the coolest areas in the game. It's a shame that's all it's used for is side quests. And we're gonna save that door for later. We're gonna go through here. This is the testing room in the test hangar. This is one of the few major indoor spaces in the game, which is part of why I like it. Other than that, we're not gonna be here much except for some side quests and affinity missions. And we use the epic door to come out. I don't know if there's any quests available in the industrial district as of yet, but I do know there's some in some of the other districts. Here we've got integrated production plant. Most of the areas in the NLA are just side quest areas that I don't really have anything to say about. Here's back where we entered the city. And here's where we took the transport flight that is slower than walking. Or at least running. I didn't actually try walking.
Listen.
That Luna is as adorable as she is brilliant. Imagine designing skills at her age. I mean, sure, they've all crashed, and there were fires in the screaming, but still. Oof, Lynn, are you gonna take that lying down? Here we have the commercial district. I know for a fact there's a side quest here, and let's head to it, if we can.
Great.
When we first landed on Mira, we didn't have running water or electricity, and even that wasn't half bad as the incessant blood-curdling howls of the creatures all around us. Man, would have expected. I don't know. And we triggered from behind the fence. Heh, this car yours, buddy? Then it's your own fault. Blades ain't allowed to park here, see? Well, I heard rumors that there were ruffians going about hounding Blades, and now here you are. This is my lucky day. Let me guess, you rocket scientists used to be Blades yourself, right? But something set you off, so you left to form this gang. How pathetic. Here I was thinking you'd be something special when you just a common pack of thugs. It's almost disappointing. You got a big mouth, Pipsqueak. I bet it would look better if I knocked out a few teeth. Please, I've no interest in low-level chumps like you. I fear I'm something of a traditionalist, you see. Either give me a great evil worthy of facing justice, or don't waste my time. Enough with the fancy talk. Put up your dukes before I end you! Oh, I wholly encourage you to try. But be warned, agents of Swiss justice always step forth after a chump drops a cheesy line like that. We're gonna step forth. That line was cheesy. See? More blades. This was supposed to be an unfair fight. Why are you wussing out on us like that? You got lucky today, Blade. Might not be so lucky tomorrow if you get my drift. Come on, boys. Let's make like bananas and split. Phew. Thank you. I think you just saved my teeth. I've heard talk about a gang that was causing mischief around here, so I decided to take a look. And believe you me, I didn't need to look for very long. But alas, those ruffians saw fit to wreck my ride. I'm at a bit of a loss as to what to do about that. Well, what do you think we should do, guys? Any votes? Express sympathy for Justin's predicament, or ask him to tell us about his attackers? Inquire? Yeah, that's what I was gonna go for too. What's to tell? I'd hoped they were villains of vision and character, but they turned out to be common street thugs. Not to say this whole incident has been a waste, though. I met you, and you seem to be something of a major player. Yes, I am the player. Oh, I almost forgot. My name is Justin, and I'm a Blade. It's good to meet you. And you're perfect, huh? Well, you've got yourself a new fan, Perfect. Since you seem to be cut from the cloth of a hero, do you think you could help me find some replacement parts for my poor car? With the right parts, I'll have it repaired in no time. I'll just stay here and think of some heroic questions for you while you're gone. Look forward to it. And... oh, we can get our first holo figure from this. I am sorry, that was just... that sound was the sound of the skeleton decoration I had that's been sitting on my thing for weeks. Just falling. I put some blue sticky stuff in its eye so that it would be Sans Undertale. I'll just put him to the side because it's too hard to get Sans sitting again. I knew you'd accept. You're the type to always say yes, no matter how absurd the request may be. It's because you're an agent of justice. Such things are in your DNA. Well, do we puff up our chest and agree vehemently, or do we just admit that we're no hero, total noob? I don't even think we're level 10. I meant to check. I forgot what level I was over the last week. I was gonna check when I started, but I just forgot. Alright. I like the cut of your jib. It takes that sort of determination to tackle each new evil that arises. In any case, what I need is a pair of anhydrous radiators. Got it? Thanks a million, hero. Alright, is this gonna be one of those cases? Nope. We don't have any of those. As I do not remember where to find those, we'll just collect that as we go, I guess. That's Justin. He's certainly not weird at all. Yeah, the foreshadowing. He's gonna be a big help. The weapons from Granada Galactic Group are really cool. It makes me want to sign up for a blade so I'd have a reason to use them. Barista Court. I'm pretty sure a lot of affinity missions start around here. At least for the main story.
Listen.
I've been on this planet for 2 months and it's about time I found myself a boyfriend. Ideally, I'd like to make a blade with a skill license, who is handsome and rich. We've already got the handsome part down. The other 2 parts still are pretty easy. A Tyrant can be sighted east of New LA. It can fly, so we need to be ready for it. And that, if we have time, I was hoping we would fight today. Oh yeah, the cars don't have collisions here. Let's see here. I don't know where the quests actually start. I probably should have put that in my planning. Judging from the title, though, I'm pretty sure at least one more is in this district. This is time locked? I don't know. Do you know Jo? She's one of my baristas, and she's been acting a little strange lately. It's been that way ever since I put her in charge of our brand new espresso machine. Don't tell me she— Oh, not again! Look, I know she wouldn't say anything to me about it, so can you talk to her instead? Figure out what's up, and your next drink will be on the house. Alright, we're looking for Jo. I don't know if that will require being at daytime. Rose Moss. I can't tell, is this one of the pizza places?
Yeah.
The arms manufacturers have their own building near the entrance to Armory Alley. They have dedicated terminals outside for buying gear and donating resources. Here, we have Icaros. Here, Army Pizza. The collectibles you can find vary considerably from area to area. Even in, say, Primordia, you'll find completely different items in the east than you would in the west. Yeah, Army Pizza, this place is going to be very important later. Let's make friends with the Yeah, it is the goat.
Awesome.
Welcome to Army Pizza, where we give you a blast of salami and cheese straight to the gut. Founded by Paolo and Camilla, this is New LA's hottest eatery. And it will be even hotter once we get through Chapter 5. Sure, the owner is tough and kinda scary, but the pizzas he makes are works of art that taste as good as they look. And his wife Camilla is a wonderful person who took me in when I quit my job and had nowhere else to go. I'm just a part-timer here, but I want to do everything I can to make this restaurant a nicer place to visit. We deliver throughout NLA, so you can call in an Army Pizza airstrike anywhere, anytime. Hopefully I'll be able to take you up on that offer. There's a blade who always comes in here to eat by herself. She always seems kinda lonely. She was just telling me that she's being sent on a mission to Oblivious Big Arch. It made me wonder if she's doing that by herself. I mean, if she were, that would be really dangerous, right? She certainly doesn't look all that tough. I hope she has some friends to watch her back, though she's never mentioned having any.
What?
Just go straight home and into bed, okay? Do that and it'll be morning before you know it. Yeah. Or I could sit on a bench.
Hey.
When we landed on— oh, wait. Oh yeah, for the information listening achievements, you can get the same info twice and it will count it again. There's a bunch over here. Let's just skip until day. I'm tired of reading these. There's one of them, though, that if it's available right now, I do want to read because it's hilarious, and even though it's not marked as important, it does give a clue for a quest later on. And hopefully I'll be able to actually have— dang it. I swear there's a— here it is. These red benches you can change time on. Yeah, the quest is time sensitive. Here's Joe. Herself.
Now what?
What am I going to do? This can't be all the parts. Yes, hello, welcome. Have a seat right here. I mean, if you want to sit down. No espresso or lattes today, I'm afraid. We're, sold out. Yes, that's it. So sad. Are we gonna drink whatever she can offer, or are we going to demand to know why there's no espresso? Alright. Oh, well, wow. You're being really nice about this. But no, I mean, you took the time to come here and whatnot, so you deserve to drink what you really want. Hey, are you good with machines by any chance? You certainly seem good with machines, just, you know, horror-wise, so maybe. Oh. Well. I'm just gonna do this for the foreshadowing. I knew it. Sometimes you can just tell. I'm a complete basket case when it comes to mechanical stuff. Well, and most other stuff, actually. Anyway, the owner just got this new espresso machine, and it seems that I've somehow managed to break it. It should be okay once I get the right parts, but finding them has been a nightmare. I don't suppose you might know where I could find the heat-proof Inox pipes, do you? Alright. Is that something we got? Oh gosh, I'm so glad I asked. As soon as that machine is up and running, I'll fix you the tastiest latte you've ever had. I mean it. Alright. Inox pipes, also in Primordia. Don't know where to find them. And as usual, I forget to turn on Frontier Nav. Not the in-game version, the website. Let's see. Here we can just see where the different collectibles are available. Oh. Wait. Inox. Oh wait, I can just search for the collectible. And that is the southeast. Yeah, southeast Primordia. I always get east and west mixed up. And alright. Let's go into our missions again. I want to see what we wanted. Anhydrous radiators. And those are Northwest Primordia. Alright. We're probably not gonna complete Justin's quest until next chapter, because I wanted to visit Northwest Primordia there first during chapter 4. But hopefully I'll
Hey,
I hear a Pathfinder team was wiped out in the southern Aeroid Plain in Oblivia. I guess even a Skell is no guarantee of safety. Alright. With that, I believe we've done all there is to do here. Just collect a few more landmarks. These are some nice buildings, I gotta admit. It's a shame we can't use most of them. Alright. So, can we get the... Is it here? Is it here? Is it this guy? Is it the type of indigent that is hearing as its primary sense? Because if it can sense my coming even as I sneak up on it from behind, I'm gonna be pretty much done for, right? No, that is not it. Come on. Hop in. It's somewhere over here, I think.
hey, listen.
Oh, wait. Is it actually... A Skell can always... Is it actually marked? I just...
By the way,
If you break the tail rotor on your copter, you should always connect any backup system to the blue wire. You got that? The blue wire! Blue like sadness! Write that down. That is the one that I had been wanting to... Murderous? That is an interesting name. And what do you want, Have you found a mission that pays enough to be worth my time? If so, I'm all ears. All ears. But if you've simply come here to chat, I can't promise that you'll live to hear the end of our conversation. Yeah. Best to leave her alone. Yeah. That is a good question. Ah, do I have to refresh? No. See ya. Have a good evening. Here we go, the residential district. I really like that they have a church in here. And it's a cathedral.
Yeah.
I am Catholic and I just really like it when people actually bring real world religions in games, even if they don't do it all that much. Why don't we talk to Hope? Hello, is there something you wish to discuss? I'm speaking with someone else right now, so you'll have to wait until we're finished. But I would very much like to help with whatever it is troubling you, so I hope you'll come back and ask me again very soon. She seems pretty popular. Let's see what he has to say about it. Huh? You want to know why I'm waiting in line? You mean you don't even know who she is? She's an angel, the only beautiful flower that ever bloomed on this miserable world. I've been waiting in line all morning just for a chance to speak with her. Alright. I think there's one more quest in New El here. Water purification plant. We're going to be getting another one of these later on. That's a really cool quest. Fog. Wonder who this guy could be. Do you want something? Sorry, I was just thinking about stuff. That's a lot of periods, man. You could give red Pokemon a run for her money. Darn it, I was hoping the new water bottle wouldn't sound so annoying, but from the looks of my meter, my audio meter, Sadie had an urgent job. No! I've logged down to Frontier Nav, but there's barely any decent information on it. What the heck has Blade been doing? And where am I supposed to get my funny cat pictures? Oh nice, Frontier Nav has memes. Alright. Dang it. Why is all the good stuff back at day? I can't sit on this bench. Shout from your soul. Answer my soul voice. Arrgh, I can just feel power welling up from within, just like when fighting. We're going back to morning for that. I want to hear what that one information had to say.
Hey, check this.
Sadie had an urgent job come up and went running off to the administrative district. It ain't easy being a mechanic, I tell you. That might be what we were looking for, actually. I'm pretty sure if this is like the other games, then everybody with a name is in a side quest. Which is a really nice way to do that. Right now we're just gonna break through people's backyards and stuff.
Well,
Most of the stuff here is cosmetic, but it's pretty beautiful. Just look at Talon Rock over there. Ishmael Hills.
hey,
Let's see here. I'm Spider-Man. I'm on top of the house. If these buildings were taller, I'd be Batman. Also, it'd have to be night. Batman doesn't work at day. I thought this elevator button was a text box. That's a text box. They're a bit different color. I did not realize. Alright, let's see if we can get side quests here. I want to be careful going around here because there's a place name that I would rather not see until we visit there for this story. Even Blade Tower, the center of New LA's government, is barely 70% complete, but it's not like we have the luxury of waiting around for it to be finished. I am bad at reading it. Well, this guy seems pretty chill.
What?
Well, I'm in the Outfitters division, so my duty is to help the arms manufacturers develop new weaponry. I guess? Anyway, Blade is an organization that devotes itself to building a future for humanity. That was the worst southern accent you can think of. At least that's what the Blade handbook says, and there's no shortage of idiots who believe it. Me, I joined up because being a Blade pays better than any other gig out there. Do your missions right, and you'll make more bank than a civvy could ever hope to see, no matter how hard they work.
What?
And let's ask him if he's heard anything interesting. Rumors, eh? Well, maybe you want to hear about some easier ways to make money? Yeah, I got a little something in the works, but you look like a fellow who's got more than a few brain cells to rub together. I'm pretty sure, I'm a Twitch streamer, I'm pretty sure between me and my chat we only have like 3 brain cells. And to pull off my plan, I'm gonna need some of the dimmest bulbs that Blade has to offer, so I got no use for the likes of you. I need people who are gullible enough to believe anything, marks I can squeeze completely dry. Like that one curator, you know, Quincy? That's exactly the level of stupid I'm looking for. No.
Hey.
Oh, is this?
That's crazy.
They found wreckage from an ancient alien civilization on Sickle Rock Rise just east of here. Ooh, I just love to dig that puppy up and do a little research. Here we've got just some stairs. Oh! I don't know if there's any purpose to this area. There probably is. There's a lot of behind the scenes area in New LA. Alright, here's where you gotta be careful.
I see.
You're assigning me to gather and hydrous radiators and heat-proof Inox pipes? Yes, sir. I believe I can find all you need here in Primordia, sir. Yeah. That's actually a really good dialogue, because both of those we have quests for. Kirsty, though, this quest is mandatory for the story, so let's get out of the way now. It's perfect, right? Yeah, that's me. Oh good, I've been looking for you. The name's Kirsty, with a K. That's not what I meant to do with the camera, sorry. I'm the operations manager for Frontier Nav. Naki requested that I brief you on the whole Frontier Nav deal. Sound good? Yeah, I already know about it, but that's because I've played the game before, and I can't say all my viewers have, so let's listen. Excellent. I like your curiosity. Always remember that Frontier Nav connects us to the land. And like the rest of Mira, it takes dedication and curiosity to really understand. So then, first lesson. There are several types of data probes that can be installed at Frontier Nav probe placement sites. It's vital that you keep the desired application in mind because each type of probe yields different effects. What's more, placing the exact same type and grade of data probe in the neighboring sites will amplify the effects of each probe. Now, I could stand here and make you listen to a long, drawn-out explanation, but I think it's better if you just try out each one for yourself. So, gonna have to explain Frontier Nav in this video? That's gonna be a bit of a chore, because we'll do this one. This is probably the easiest one to do here. Remember, the data probe you installed out on the Eastgate plane? For the sake of the viewers. I like your honesty. In that case, take a look at the segment map. You can access it with your comm device. The data probe's location should be highlighted. I'll point out a pair of placement sites in the plains past the west gate that you can chain together on the Frontier Nav grid. Head there and install a data probe at each site, okay? But I don't just want any probes installed there. You'll need to change them to be the same type. That's how you get the chain amplification effects. You can change the data probe's type just using your comm device, just touching your corresponding site on the segment map. If you select the change probe, you can take your pick from all the unused data probes you've got. You do have unused probes, right? Here, take a few mining probes just in case. They're on me, but don't go spreading my tales of my generosity. Your assignment is to travel to the 2 specified sites and install data probes there. Then make sure all 3 of your installed probes are set as mining probes. You'll figure it out. It's all much clearer in action. Alright. So, just to make sure we got that, I'm gonna set the probes before we teleport. So Frontier Nav is a really useful thing. Unfortunately, I can't actually show it to you because it's on the gamepad, and it's only on the gamepad. But Frontier Nav is really useful. These different probes will earn us different kinds of resources. It'll basically make us loaded by mid-game, I guess. Most of the time, for casual play, it doesn't really matter how you do things. Just know that putting 3 of the same kind of probe with the exact same name in a row, connecting them will boost their effect. But to get some of the endgame items, you really do need to have these planned out to maximize yield. I've got a plan in place for later, but we're not going to do that right now because we don't have any of the probes. Each probe has a bit of info, apparently. Right now there's basic probes, which is on everything we have. The first data probe model to be installed at a Frontier Nav probe site. Mines precious resources in the same way as a mining probe. Cannot be linked to combo with other probes. We're going to change this to one of our mining probe G1s. These mine precious resources and uranium. The amount mined depends on both the grade of the probe and the output of the Frontier Nav site. And it looks like we've already collected all the other sites we need for the last episode, so I'm just going to go through the probes. And now we just talk to Kirsty.
Did you actually?
The probes are installed and set up as mining probes. Perfect. You work fast. I'm sure that's part of what Nagi sees in you. Yeah, we are pretty lucky because we just got that last time. That humility will serve you well. Never lose sight of it. That said, a little confidence doesn't hurt either. Try setting your comm device's display to Frontier Nav mode. You should see 3 sites circled in red and connected by link lines. That's a 3-site link combo. Boosts the effects of each of those data probes by 30%. If you get that link up to 5 neighboring sites with the same data probe type set, the effect will be amplified by 50. And an 8 probe link combo will net you an extra 80%. See where this is going? The more data probes of the same type you install in the neighboring placement sites, the more efficient Frontier Nav and your related assignments will be. So, think you've got the hang of this chaining data probes, Jazz? Yeah, we do. Swift pupils make teaching a pleasure. Well then, I'd say that concludes your first assignment. You can have this research probe by way of reward. Don't say I never gave you anything. I'll teach you about that one next, okay? We'll start the same way. I'll point you to a new Frontier Nav probe site and you'll go install a probe. Then you'll use your comm device to change its type to a research probe. Then, on top of that, I want you to go find an unexplored territory known as Rock Cavern. Good luck. Alright, so we're gonna install this in the Master Chief site. And another set. I've got these on my map already. But first, gonna pause. It is the mandatory bathroom break. I am sorry, I drink too much water. And we are back. Sorry for the break. I should have. So let's just get back to the normal map because that is the most. Ooh, we've got a new update. Alien Wreckage level 2. Right now we're just gonna be exploring a little. Ah. It's easy to forget how big and beautiful Mira is, even while you're in it. Wait, is this the... Bruh. That Sinicula just decided to not. And there he is again! Man, this guy... Volkampf is embarrassed to share a species with you. Okay, I think this is the one where we go under.
You ready for anything?
In the speedrun, you actually do this movement tech with that Levitath. Silent Mire. Alright, as you can, if you notice the music changes, there's a couple of areas like this throughout the game. There we have Echitan the Bloodthirsty. We're gonna have to mark her back. Okay, so the probe is on the other side of this. Some more mysterious areas will, no, don't see us, will have their own music to show that they're mysterious areas. I don't want to go near those flowers. I don't want to. Too risky with the Tyrant. Ah, crap. Why are there so many of these guys? I don't want to... I guess we'll have to go around. But yeah, mysterious areas have their own soundtrack. Why are there so many of these guys? I just want to grab items. And also, with these guys, I can never tell which side is the front and which side is the back. Because they're so symmetrical. My cabbages. Wait, is it in the... Oh, discover the unexplored territory, Oh, my bad. I was thinking that was... Rock Cavern was the cave the probe was in. No, Rock... Well, let's just check this out. Can we get Can we get this skull? We can. Sweet. Got anything good?
This experience just serves to make me stronger.
Level up. That's good. Alright, so we are going back down here, I guess. This area up here I don't usually go to. Oh no, oh no, don't see us, my guy. Oh no. Oh dang. I don't know. I want to be careful. Monsters in the cave, in case there's some indigens in the cave. Unexplored territory, rock cavern. We just leveled up halfway with the experience from here. TP to Silent Mire. We're going back to Circle Rock Rise. I don't want to worry about the Tyrant. I'm pretty sure this is the alien wreckage that one woman was talking about. Yeah, it's level 2. So, another thing about Frontier Nav is that we've got segment recon. That's basically the closest thing this game has to completion counter. There is a 100% when you clear all the square, all the segments, but some of the stuff in the game is not included in that, and that's why I would like to avoid it. Here we've got Hephaestus, the absconder, who I mostly know from frequently getting his basic mission. Getting a lot of good stuff here. Gonna have to put this in the Collectopedia. Oh! We're just doing the one. I thought this was. There's a frontier nav point in a cave, and I thought this was. And I thought we were going to go for that one. I don't know, I always think that one's more important than it is. Maybe that's for Probe-feshionnal too. This quest is Probe-feshionnal and there's multiple. Ooh. Big bad. Let's see who that is. Luciel the Eternal. She is just part of the tradition of having a super high level boss in the first area. I used to think she was a super boss because she's above the level cap, but the super bosses in this game aren't by level, but by having just some gimmicks. Or being really strong, I guess. With that, all we need to do is install a research probe. And now we go back to Kirsty. Welcome back, Perfect. The Rock Cavern looks like a pretty mystical place. Folks here in town were all blown away by it. You seem curious how they could have seen it without leaving New LA. Well, by accessing the research probe you installed, they can view the data it's amassed. For the civilians here, that's their only way of learning about the outside world. The probes you're installing aren't just a way to track down parts of the White Whale's lifehold. Sure, they serve as a source of hope for the future, but they're also helping people today. I hope that underscores just how important your work is. Make sense? Any more perks? Nah, I think I get it. Seriously, neither of you like that? Come on, you're my friends, Alma. You're my friend, Lynn. I like the fire in your eyes. Oh, and you also receive sightseeing profits if a lot of people access your research probe. New blades need all sorts of equipment, and a little extra income never hurts. Discovering unexplored territories like the Rock Cavern will get lots of people to access your research probes, so keep an eye out for them. What else am I forgetting? Ah! As you install more probes, Marinium mining should also pick up steam. You may eventually reach the limit of how much Marinium you can hold. In that case, setting special data probes known as storage probes can help. There is a limit of how much Marinium you can store. Let me give you one now as thanks for showing me that unexplored territory I wouldn't have otherwise seen. Okay, so storage probes are very important. To get some of the endgame items, you need to have them really optimized. That's why I had planned out precisely how I was going to do those and research probes. Just remember that, like any probe, simply carrying around that storage probe won't do you any good. You'll need to put it into actual use, so access your comm device at a Frontier Nav probe site to change the installed probe to a storage probe. Woo, that should cover the basics. When more Frontier Nav assignments come across my desk, I'll be sure to send them your way. Each one spreads our roots in Tamira that much farther.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
I love that line. It's a shame we only get to hear it so many times. So what now? I'm in an impasse. I feel like right now if we pushed, we would have time to do, the next chapter all in one go. We still have enough time in the stream for that, but... And on the one hand, I want to do that. On the other hand, I want to do as much side quests before we're on level with the boss. And I don't know if we did that, I don't think we would have. Actually, I bet if we got in the middle, I could do a pretty good cliffhanger. So I think we're gonna do a few more side quests first. Let's head out to Primordia. I want to change my research probe to the new one that we just got from Kirsty. It'll get us a little more money. Next up, I want to set... Oh! There's another side quest I forgot. Let me check my notes that I didn't write. I borrowed them. Because there's another quest I wanted to get. We'll just do that one after because I don't know, with the early side quests it doesn't matter so much. We'll do it on our we'll grab it on our way. So first I want to change we're going better Latte than never because the item we need for that is on the way. First, got a quest coming up. So let's see what Sadie has to say. Ask us.
Now what?
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you, and I know you're terribly busy, but is there any way you might help with a urgent request? I promise I won't take much of your time. Heck, I don't have much of my own to spend taking up yours. Sorry, getting off track. Anyway, I know I should be running this request through official channels and all that, so I'm sorry. But there's just no time. I'm desperate at this point, and it'll literally take any help I can get. Not to say you're just anybody, you're great! Haha! Ha. Look, I know I must sound completely bonkers, but just hear me out, okay? That's all I ask. You're gonna calm her down. Huh? Alright, sorry. That probably didn't make a whole lot of sense, huh? Okay, let me pull it together here. Breathe in and out. In and out. Whenever I try to do that, I breathe in. I breathe out when she's saying in when she's saying out. People like me. People like me. It's all okay. Thank you. My head's a lot clearer now. What were we talking about? Oh, right. Yes, so I need you to deliver some supplies to a blade team in the field. I'm a mechanic, you see. Specializing in skills, I tend to head up a lot of important projects. Sorry, did that sound braggy? Anyway, I just got a call from a team that's always been really nice to me. They asked me to bring them supplies so they can do a field repair of their skills. Apparently something called a whimsical duo wheel attacked them after they left on a mission, and now they're stranded out there. I pride myself on customer service, but me wandering around outside the city is just, no. Bad idea. Bad idea. Especially with the whimsical duo wheel that broke, their skill still kicking around. Much as I want to help, I'm just a mechanic. There was only so much I could do. But on the other hand, the thought of those poor skells lying there all beat up just broke my heart. So I gathered some adventure-y stuff and left town, but then kind of panicked about what to do next. The only sane plan I could come up with was asking someone else for help, and then you came along. It's like magic, only not. Anyway, I know I should post this to Mission Control. I was thinking she would go more with that. Yeah, let's take that. We're gonna set this. Where's... But I don't have time for rules, man. I just can't stand around... I can't just stand around filling out paperwork and cutting red tape or whatever. Oh, and I'll pay you, of course. Actually, the leader of the team you'd be rescuing will. I hope. At any rate, they're really in trouble, so if you could get these supplies to them, I'd really appreciate it. Alright.
Hey.
I killed an indigent the other day, and a weapon popped out of its belly. Now I will wield it to combat to honor the comrade that monster ate. That's a nice bit of world building for where I get drops from enemies. Extra mile.
Just have weapons lying around. Weapons in this are so cool. We're gonna, just set it to evening. There's something I want to make sure we get to at night.
Now then.
Headed out, newbie? You can tell each segment's danger level from its color on the map. So don't go throwing your life away, alright? Be smart and pick a safe route. Yeah, the color level, you can't see that. It's on the gamepad. I think it's like the highest level enemy color in the segment. And it's based on the difference between your level and the enemy's level, so when you get to max level, the map is not nearly as colorful, and I find that disappointing. Anyway, let's try and get some Inox pipes while we're out here. I roughly know where it is. Let's just do this for that. I don't think we fought Vespers, but I'm kind of not wanting to get too much experience before. Oh, look at how cute these small guys are! I did not know they got this small. That's so adorable. Why is the level 4 one bigger than the level 5 one? If we could get like 4 Inox pipes here, that would be great. Because we gotta have one for the collectible, collectopedia, whatever. Gotta be careful of that guy, he'll still be angry at us for being alive. Of course, while we're over here, hoping to see another unique monster, well, it's the perfect time. On the one hand, doing fetch quests like this, you could just, there's a lot of insectivals hanging out around this tree. Let's see what the view's like. Pretty nice. We're gonna be exploring so much that we probably don't need to worry about gathering all the items, but Cliffside Beach. Alright, now I'm looking for somebody. Here we go. That one is, I want to get it into Collectopedia before, oh, we've got a lot. Ajira melon. Ajira melon, a gourd-like vegetable encased in a black rind. The spongy white insides have no taste at all and are mostly used as a source of various vitamins. Got some BP. A teardrop-shaped potato found in Primordia, the lacy potato. Extremely bitter, it's unsuited for direct use in food, but is often used as a source of protein in processed foods. Satellina lettuce, a heat-emitting lettuce whose flickering leaves resemble the sun. Oddly prone to self-combustion, it can only be found as on rainy days. Mosa cabbage. Its fine strands make a furball shape, while its colorful we just found this and it was not raining. Its fine strands make a furball shape, while its colorful hue promises a taste far more exotic than the humble cabbage it resembles. I am sorry, the text in this game is really small. Capo carrot, a carrot that splits into 8 roots. 7 of those are ultra sweet, while the remaining one takes on a bitterness that makes even the most stoic eyes water. And here we got our last one in the thing. Amadresian tomato, a tomato that is able to hold impressive amounts of water. It appears only on rainy days when its juicy flesh is enjoyed by many local indigents. We got a hollow figure and plenty of battle points. I bet we can do a bit of art or skill level up. For the next boss. The more this is taking, the more likely it's going to be that we're going to have a shorter stream tonight and do the next chapter later. Oh no. Alright, rock orange. Is orange easily easily mistaken for a rock? It may have a soft and sumptuous taste, but many find it hard to look past its rather unappealing appearance. Mond cherry. Ingestion may cause feelings of euphoria, with side effects including chest thumping and shrieks of joy. However, its intense spice should be taken into consideration. Sonar lemon. An ultrasonic lemon whose cells are out of human whose calls are out of human hearing range. Mere natives who pick up on its wails can often be found desperately seeking out the source. Zezian fleawort, a grass that immediately regenerates upon being cut. If chopped, each piece will grow into yet more grass, making incineration the only proven method of disposal. That's pretty biologically overpowered. Doga dandelion. This dandelion fires its seeds at nearby wildlife, whereupon the seeds feed parasitically on their host. Accordingly, the life on the host is rarely long. Man! This Mira stuff is intense, man. Nirvana Janquil. A white flower with a modest bloom, its height is unremarkable, as is its appearance, yet once uprooted, it shines with an almost divine light. Ashazel, a large snail-like shelled creature. The shell contains a store of fatty blubber that is used for sustenance in times of severe famine. Assassin Springtail, a fist-shaped springtail whose poison grows in potency with each day. In times of health, their shell appears pink, though it completely bleaches out upon death. Vagabond ant. Solitary ants that wander across Mira seeking out their next home. Parenthood is a brief affair with barely a day's rest before resuming their journey. Multi-speckled ladybug. An insect that looks like a ladybug. Its spots increase in number as it ages until it becomes fully black in its final years. It has an odd hatred for music and will flee at the first note of a song. How can it tell music just from the first note? Because with music takes time. Music was played out over time, so you probably need at least 2 notes to know it's music. I don't know. If I'm wrong, please tell me. That would be very interesting. Tractor beetle. A foot-long beetle with horns far tougher than those of its Earth namesake. It's usually able to take on any attackers who dare to challenge it. Stretching locust. A locust that uses its retractable antennae to gather food. We built the pyramids. We were overrun by locusts. I'm sorry, I can't think of locusts without thinking of that Among Us song by the Chalk Eaters. It lacks the jumping ability of its Earth namesake, instead using its legs to drag itself among us. Natural artifacts. White iron sand. Sand with a high iron concentration. The process to extract this iron still eludes NLA scientists, though they are hard at work on new techniques. And Arnacian ore wood. A diamond-like material that grows like bamboo on rainy days. It disappears when exposed to starlight. Man, we're getting a ton of BP here. Alright, anything down here? No. We've got wreckage. Heat-proof Inox pipe. Plumbing used on the white whale. It's made from an experimental form of stainless steel that is believed to be eternally rust and corrosion-proof, no matter the external environment. That's probably going to be good for a coffin. Centrifugal beam generator. An artificial gravity generator that produces a rotating beam. It allows the crew of a ship to live and work while in a zero-gravity environment. And right now we're at exactly 50%. That's pretty good. Sea Forfex. We haven't fought any Forfex, but we've got a Placid Duogue wheel. That's not the kind we were warned about. Oh wait. Oh, I'm pretty sure the guy... Oh no, there he is. I thought Torteau was gonna be. So, let's see what we get from this treasure. Just an alien mound. Experience and battle points. And some bees, fireflies, whatever. These ones should give you insect item collectibles when you get them. That would have been a cool detail. Anyway, here we have Torteau the Delectable, named because his meat is so tasty that just every indigent this side of Mira has chased him down. Chefs from all over NLA have been trying to find him just so that they can cook him. And let's see. And we will be the first to succeed. Ah man, I missed the timing. I'm gonna get from the side.
We're in a good position. Move in.
Alright. And he's up. Let's just get a bit of TP from this. Oh! And here we go. This is gonna do some damage. And here we got the banger banging. This guy's tanky. His tough meat will feed me well. Ah, you could have said that a few seconds ago. 420 damage, nice. Why do I go for the low-hanging fruit? We got Forfexes B, our first hollow figure, and we've got the broken pincer. I'm surprised we did not level up from that. Let's just try catching a few more of these. We can go back to Joe. Want to be careful around this guy. I bet we could beat him. Probably not. Purple is definite. He's not a tyrant, so he should be within. He's just having a convenient path right now. Just letting us go by. Okay, so it's looking like we're not gonna get to doing the chapter, the main quest, but we'll be ready for it next time, so.
What? They've seen us.
We can take him.
Put some power into this one. We're in a good position. Move in. Chrome armor. My focus is improved.
Good. Ah,
Nice work.
white mirror glass. Let's take that. Do we have any skills? I think we might have unlocked some skills. No, this class doesn't have skills. Oh, come on, Elmo, why do you have to not get skills for ages? You too, Lynn? Seriously? Let's just kind of avoid combat. I don't want to level up before we finish this quest. Just because I want to fight the bosses on level for the start. Are we gonna see him? My boy from another dimension? Here he is! We can see his thing. This monkey's so powerful. He came from another dimension. He came from another canon, that's how powerful he is. Just because he wanted to beat us up. We got the Inox pipe. No, 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 no! I'm not getting killed by you! Not now, no! I have better indigents to get killed by. I've got a tyrant. But we've got somebody who we've got a familiar face. Come on. Don't tell me I gotta actually have a skill to get up here. That would just be so anti... I mean, it's better than what they did in 3. It's better than how they treated him in 3, that's for sure. But still... Alright, overpowered Xenoblade X jump. Deploy. On. Alright. Alright. Nah. We can't even fight him, that's not fair. Maybe he'll be more active at day. Ah. I'm sorry, that was disappointing. Let's just go collect more pipes then. Be careful of. Those Blados who will fight us if we... A Meteor Eater, that's a new thing. Should check the pedo when I'm done with all this, so... Come on, I want to fight you in this episode. That would be just so disappointing if... Because I hype you up. Here he is! Here he is! Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. This monkey has come not just from separate dimension, but from a separate canon to beat us way too early on. He changed his name to Hayredden, but we all know that this is my man Rotbart. And he would very much, he grew 2 arms, he changed his name, but this is still the Rotbart we know and love.
Looks like we've got no choice. Just one more hit. I don't want it to end.
And there we go. A Xenoblade tradition. Bruh, this is the last point I was at? Bruh. 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 Just want to check if anyone in. I was just checking if anyone was in chat. If you are in chat, feel free to speak up. I don't know. You need email verification to chat, I think. I think that's what I said it. Because I don't want just... I don't want to have to deal with trolls. Just give me the Inox pipes. I already got 2. There should be 2 more. Let's just make sure Territorial Monkey doesn't see us. They did him so bad in 3. Jingoistic Gigantus. One of my least favorite things about 3 TBH. But we're not here to talk about 3, so we'll just give him a rest.
Epic! Such a banger. And I just want to stay here for a second because the music loops soon, and when it does, pay close attention. It kind of really just ends. I don't know. I think it was. I was thinking this one was one of the more ones where it was more kind of annoying and noticeable. But yeah, some of the songs don't loop properly, and I kind of wanted to show that off. But it feels more intentional here, so. Let's talk to Joe.
Oh, hey.
Man, I just love blades. Every single one. Yeah, even the weird ones. And the ones who talk too much. And the ones who smell funny. They're all heroes to me. Thank you. I'm probably all of those things. Oh, I didn't realize you had glasses. My boss was asking why the espresso machine isn't around. I told her it called in sick, and then she just kind of looked at me funny and walked away. If this thing doesn't get fixed soon, I am so dead. Well, don't lie. I am sorry, don't lie. It took forever. It took forever to get this thing in, and I broke it before I made a single cup. You try telling your boss something like that. So, any luck? I don't suppose you found those heat-proof Inox pipes, have you? Well, here we've got all three of them. That's perfect. Thank. This just is weird. This would not be as weird if I were Japanese, because cultural differences. They bow there. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am not trying to be offensive. I was not expecting that animation. That's perfect. Thank you, really. Now we can start offering espresso again, or for the first time, depending on how you look at it. Alright, hold on just 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to fix you the best thank you latte ever. And, well, let's do that. I don't drink coffee in real life, but I don't see there's anything. Why not? She's so excited. Let's do it. Oh, you're so sweet. Believe me, it's my pleasure. Honestly, it just feels nice to be able to give someone what they want. Seems like most blades prefer a stiff drink over a good cup of joe. But I'm going to pull out all the stops and make this the finest coffee creation of my career. Oh, I know. It's been hot lately, so I don't make it a nice latte. You hold on to your seat. Now, I may be useless with machines, but I'm one mean bean slinger. Oh no! Eep! Back! No! She's running! No, wait! Where are you going? Well, this is a very awkward thing to say in this situation. Beats me, she went into the back, screamed, then ran off. If I had to bet, I'd say she broke some kitchen equipment. Again. That girl is death to electronics. The register, customers' comm devices, you name it. She even managed to short-circuit a light bulb once. How do you do that? Frankly, nothing that breaks around her surprises me anymore. Are you a friend of hers? Would you mind checking on her and seeing if she's okay? I can't leave the shop and I really need her back here as soon as possible. Thanks a lot. In the residential district. NLA is short enough that we can walk, but... Ah, what the hey, let's walk. I don't want to walk. That's what
That's what the hate. Okay, they call this a cathedral, but looking at the minimap, this is not architecturally designed like a cathedral. Some of the most talented blades, like Colonel Alma and Arena, use unique self-taught arts. I wonder if they teach it if I got all buddy-buddy with them. They do. They're good arts. Oh, she's going to hope. But like, look, if you can see here, this cathedral is shaped. Kirsty's in a mood about something. She's been barking orders at blades near the barracks all day. Must be nice to see you be so pretty that you even look good when you're mad. I don't know. Kirsty's design is like the JRPG version of, darn it, I forget her name. Jules from the show Psych. It's a good show. I don't know, when I saw Kirsty, she reminded me of Jules, so. Juliet, that's her name. That's the full name. Jules is just the nickname. Anyway, as I was saying before, the segment update so rudely interrupted. That's probably the segment where we got Probe-feshionnal. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's Planetary Pioneer. That's a different quest. Oh, whatever, we don't need to do. Well, as I was saying, so real cathedrals are shaped like a cross. Because, like, the cross. This is just shaped like an L. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Exploring the distant north? Why do you always get such dangerous assignments? Please, please, please make it home safely. Holy Father, Holy Prother, I have sinned. It's been 3 days since my last contraption. Oh, why do I have to wreck everything I touch? So, I don't know if you'll get that line if you aren't Catholic, but when we go to confession, the thing we say is, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been how long since my last confession?" And confession is basically a right where we go to have our sins absolved, so it's nice. Sorry, Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, your iced latte. I was trying to get the ice when the stupid freezer, when stupid me broke it. We've all broken freezers. I haven't broken a freezer, but I'm too nice. You too? Gosh, you might be a real menace around skills, but I'm glad to hear I'm not alone. Maybe the two of us destroyers need to go back to make some sort of offering to the machine gods. Huh? My boss needs me back at the shop, but I can't go back, not after all this. Maybe if I just had a couple of L002 fuel tanks to repair the freezer, but now I just can't. I feel terrible asking, but can you help me out again? You're the only one I can turn to. Alright, at least I have those. I'm glad I do. I just got a call from my boss. Coco's got to be pretty mad, right? Am I fired? Super fired? I'm probably super fired, huh? It's gonna be fine. Coco was understanding when we saw her. You really think so? I guess I've burned through a dozen coffee makers and still kept my job, so... In my case, I need to go apologize. Oh! Did you happen to find those L002 fuel tanks for me by any chance? Man, that is awkward to say. Okay, then it's time to woman up and give the boss a call. Phew, you can do this, Joe. Wait, what? Why won't this thing turn? Oh, you have got to be kidding me! I broke my comm device! It's like a bad dream. As nice as I am! As nice as I am! I'm sorry. I can tell what you're thinking, and believe me, I agree. It's true, everything. Ha, Joe, classic Joe. Your mechanical troubles are proof of the divine at this point. Ma'am? I don't remember giving you a lunch break this long. Look, you really think blowing up a freezer or two is going to faze me at this point? I want the best of everything for my coffee, Joe, including the best coffee maker. Joe the Ballista Barista. I don't know what to say. How are you 2 years younger than me and yet so much more mature? Heh. Looks like Joe put you through the ringer as well. I don't know, I think Coco looks older. Her hair is a bit grayer. Here, this is from me. Please take it. After breaking the freezer and fleeing to the cathedral, Joe made up with her boss and returned to the cafe. Now come on, Joe. You and me have a freezer to fix. Yes, ma'am. I don't know, I would fix it with yourself if I were you, Coco. And next time, that is if you're not totally sick of me, next time I swear I'll make you that latte. So I hope to see you again at the Sunshine Cafe.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
My cooking got better.
Yeah, Lynn's cooking wood got better. She can cook coffee now. So let's just check out what our new gear is. Bargain. minus four potential. An empty slot. We have an empty slot. I'm gonna keep this. These are funny looking though. I like them. And even though it almost got good potential up that we just upgraded. This is a lot better than our last thing, so honestly, almost rocking those glasses. What about lenses? Ah, no. Alright. We'll do upgrades next time, but before we do, let's just head back to the barracks. Oh yeah, on my map there's this undeveloped area. It's Percy's in a mirror. Oh. Before we go to the map, if you want to go to Oblivia, go around Janpath Lake to the northeast and head east from there. But did you really need to pull me out of the maintenance center for that? So yeah, I was maintaining his guns and stuff, I guess. So there's this undeveloped area over here. As the story goes on, we'll get a new district. It's gonna be cool to see. We're not gonna do miles to go until after we do the next chapter. But before we end this video, let's go back to the barracks to do one more thing. We got at least one holo figure from Torteau, and I think we have to read the intel. I wonder if he has his own intel. Alright, Collectopedia. We got our last insect. The Meteor Eater, a beetle-like insect that uses meteor shockwaves as sustenance. It is able to instinctively seek out and locate potential landing zones prior to any meteor fall. That's cool. See, we've been getting a couple holo figures today, so why not choose our first one? And we're almost at Blade level 2. You're kidding me, right? We don't get those yet? Aw, that's cringe. Well, what we do get is the option to customize our barracks, so we'll have to... Room colors. Oh, Vandom's still here. Oh yeah, because we just left him hanging, I forgot. A few weeks ago. Right now we can choose what color we want it to be, and as we are epic gamers, I'm pretty sure that we are obliged to go with dark mode. Right now we only. This can get more colorful later on. We've got common room, we've got skill, and we've got the gallery. Oh yeah, I bet our hollow figures are gonna look pretty good in black. So let's check out our new swag. I think I might lighten the floor in the... I'm probably gonna lighten darken the floor here. Oh yeah, this place is looking pretty dope, if I do say so myself. Oh, and we got wall decals and lighting to do. Let's see if we got any options for this. We've got Earth-Life Colonization Project, Pathfinders, Swag Terceptors, Harriers, Reclaimers, Curators, Smelly Prospectors, Outfitters. Okay, the Outfitters just look heckin' cool with this, so I might do that even though we aren't Mediators. And so we've got this in the... We've got a couple of these. We've got... and the Blade divisions. I'm going to go with Outfitters just based on aesthetic. And let's see what lighting we've got. We only have one lighting option. But honestly, we've got a pretty dope hangout here. Actually, I might lighten up the common room secondary colors. Let's see how that works. I'm very picky about this because I am an artist. No, this doesn't look as good. Oh, is that another Outfitters logo? Yeah, we're gonna say that the Outfitters painted this for us, and that they just were too egotistical to not, Anyway, I think, guys, that's it for this video. God bless you, have a good evening, and until next time, I bid thee all a happy Tuesday.